This is the Nikola Reckless all-terrain vehicle. It is a light tactical all-terrain vehicle. It's specifically designed for Special Forces employment. The vehicle has several unique characteristics and features. It has 590 horsepower delivered to 4 independent electric motors. It also has the ability to provide 720 foot-pounds of torque. What that means is the vehicle is the most capable and powerful vehicle that's ever been designed for the military in this space. It's 100% all-electric, which means it's a zero-emission vehicle. There is no fuel for this vehicle. There is no engine. There is no transmission. Those 4 independent electric motors require very little maintenance at all. It also is one of the unique characteristics of the vehicle is it can export power. So it has a large energy source. It has a 125 kilowatt-hour battery pack on this vehicle. So what we do is we not only drive those motors, but if we're not using all that energy density, we can export that energy and power things like drones, combat operations centers, just about anything that's left up to your imagination that requires energy to produce. The vehicle itself, if you walk around here, I can show you. It has what we call an infotainment center, which means we can drive and input a tunable profile for the driver. That means if we want a driver to drive 80, 90 miles an hour, we can put that into the computer. If we only want him to drive 20 miles an hour, we can limit his profile via an over-the-air update, just like you can do on almost any new automobile that's built. The vehicle itself is autonomous capable, which means it has a follow me mode. It also has the ability to do track steering, which is another attractive advantage of the vehicle. You see we're powering up the precision remote weapon station. That's called the TRAP T360. It's a 240 Gulf machine gun. But one of the unique features, because this has so much energy and such a big battery, it can power just about anything. It has a full communications suite in there. That's the Harris family of radios. It can power up all those communication systems. It also has the AIM-LOCK series that will shoot down drones. So there's some built-in software that allows the vehicle to acquire drones on the move and engage them. On the back, you see the Citadel Defender. This is a counter-drone device, which will actually jam the frequency of an incoming drone and render it safe. The vehicle is very modular, so you can haul a patient, a litter, you could land drones on the back. All in all, the vehicle is definitely the most capable in the inventory right now, and it's the only one that is 100% all electric.
This is the Lenco Bearcat G3 4-door. It is a counterterrorism variant of the Lenco Bearcat, which is available to all U.S. government agencies, including state and local law enforcement, on a government services agency GSA contract. The vehicles start in the $198,000 price range. This particular vehicle is equipped with a rotating roof hatch gunner turret to accommodate a gunner because it's going overseas in a military mission. It will be fitted up with either a .249 or 50 caliber weapon to confront some very serious enemies in some very seriously hostile territories. The other thing that's awesome about the vehicle is it's built on a Ford commercial chassis F550 Super Duty, which is a very common and easy to service chassis and also easy to purchase in terms of replacement parts. Downrange, some of them are protected, but we do sell to the United States government. Every branch of the military are regular users of the Bearcat, both CONUS and OCONUS. We also sell to 98% of the top 100 urban area SWAT teams in the U.S. So that would include all the obvious like LAPD and LA Sheriffs and Miami-Dade, NYPD, Chicago PD, Boston PD, 33 state police agencies. They're all operating Bearcats, some of them multiple units.
Today we're talking about the Sentry capability, which provides a network operations across any type of infrastructure. So for example, it could be SIPR or NIPR, as well as video and any type of data. When Special Forces, whatever equipment they have, and wherever they're located in the world, they can actually use the local infrastructure to their advantage. And that's a big capability for them. Today we're showing not only that we have interoperable communications, we have the ability to provide Blue Force tracking, a common operating picture, as well as our cellular capability, which is a radio over cellular. This is the UCP communicator. And that application allows us to not only connect radios together, but also cellular push-to-talk capability, which is unique as an APCO P25 device. The overall size of this, even though it's located on an ATV, is really something that is two-man packable and can be quickly set up, usually in less than 15 minutes.
Today at SOFIC, we're showing our RAJUGA concealment systems. Our RAJUGA concealment systems are built to conceal vehicles or individuals. They provide multispectral protection, both thermal, infrared, and visual. It's important particularly now because the threat on the battlefield has increased. Traditionally, we used to only see minimal IR employment from threat nations. Now we're starting to see thermals and IR employed on the battlefield. So in terms of concealment and protection of our troops and sustainability on the battlefield, we think it's critical, so that's why we're bringing it to market now. The qualities are, it's a hybrid design, so the vehicle kits in particular use a combination of mesh netting and a moldable three-dimensional material. The makeup of the three-dimensional material is what provides the thermal protection. The combination of netting and three-dimensional material gives a great thermal representation similar to what natural terrain looks like under any thermal device. Applications would be, from a vehicle standpoint, everything from an ATV to a two-seater or four-seater quad like a Polaris RZR, which are used by lots of forces around the world, all the way up to a Humvee or a GMV style vehicle. It could also be used in aircraft applications or anything that you would want to conceal on the battlefield, both from the air and from the ground. We also do simple items like sensor employment kits. Because it's a moldable textile and we can print it with any pattern or color on either side, you can use it in two operational theaters. It allows you to quickly create a rock or another natural looking object to conceal a collection device such as a visual or audio sensor.